This is the LSU Players Show on Fan Media Network. Okay, this Alabama LSU game. What do you guys think? I mean, it's almost like us, Chad, in 1993, where they said if LSU beats Alabama, pigs will fly. Well,
yeah.
Go ahead. Well, I think
you're right. There's some similarities there.
Right.
I think that obviously we're a huge underdog, and
right.
From what I'm understanding and hearing, Alabama's a little, peeved at what was said after the game in the locker room, and LSU's in things.
Right.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a little bit of that factor there. Alabama's a good team, and I was talking to Derek Stingley the other day, and we were talking about if LSU. The hard part is could our offense score 30 on it? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, could we do that? I think that realistically, you got to understand Alabama's going to score their points. They're going to probably score 35, 40 points. So as an offense, this is where it becomes really frustrating for me as an ex-offensive player to watch this. And I haven't seen anything that indicates to me we can hang with them on the scoreboard.
Right.
So,
right.
LSU, if they score 60 points, we're screwed. Now, I think our defense is going to do better than letting them score 60 points. But, Alabama's talented across the board. Nick, to his credit, does a great job. They're good in all the positions. And I think they're going to be obviously very ready to play. And I don't think they'll be intimidated by anything, obviously, LSU's bringing.
Right.
So it ought to be – it's going to be kind of one of those what you call gut check games. You got to put it out there, and you're going to have to play tough and play through some adversity. And I think LSU's chance is if they hang close with Alabama through three quarters, however they do it, then the chance to punch them out at the end. But that's a tall order. I mean, I'm not trying to be negative, but it's a tall order.
Man, that's an extremely tall order, man. Listen, so, man, I live here, and I see the news. I see the newspaper, and I didn't mention it, but my youngest son played at Alabama for a year, and now he's transferred on to ULL. And I also didn't mention Mike Garrett's son. He's a football player at University of Tulsa. But going back to Alabama and Brandon Francis, man, I watched them practice. I mean, I know Nick, man, and I will be able to get out on the field and sneak around and see things. We're good at being inconsistent in my mind. They're good at being consistent. They do the same thing every day, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday. If they scrimmage the same way that they scrimmaged the last time. It's all calculated. It's all scripted. Nothing out of the books. And another thing that they do, and I've noticed, they get these 5-star kids that come in there, and they tell the All-American games that I'm going to spend the next 1 to 3 years at the University of Alabama. Mm-hmm. No, man. When they get there, if they're a 5-star and they're not quite ready, they're lifting weights and practicing for a whole year. I don't care who they are. And I watched that, man. Yep. And Nick was the same way when he was in Cleveland when I played for the Browns, man. He didn't care who you were. I can tell you, I remember Antonio Langham, man, he struggled, man. He hated Coach Saban. And then it clicked, and Antonio was our defensive rookie of the year. And so he preaches consistency from top to bottom. I'm talking about weight room. I'm talking about training staff. I'm talking about the janitorial service. If they bring food in, everything is first class. And if anything is messed up, somebody's getting chewed out right then.
But that's why that works, Harold. But think about it. That's why that works, because everyone, no matter if you're assistant head coach to the trainer, gets treated exactly the same. So everybody knows what to expect. Absolutely. Everybody knows what to expect, and they know what's expected of them. And I think that they respond to that. And that's why people want to go there and play for them.
That's right, man. That's right, Mike. What do you think, man? What do you think, bro?
I think to kind of digress to what Chad was saying initially about Alabama having some PO feelings about what was said after the game. In the LSU. I'm going to tell you right now, that's real.
Absolutely.
My orthopedics assistant, who is a Alabama diehard, texted me and said the Day of Atonement is coming, and we have not forgotten the trash talking that our side did after the game.
Yeah.
It's as far as the matchup itself, again, man, they're loaded. I mean, they got Najee, they got Mac, who's playing out of his mind. He may actually
maybe one behind.
I mean, it's ridiculous. They got receivers. I do think that this is really setting up to be almost a game that you guys had back in 1993 where no one counted you in for that game. Y'all were like a 30-something point underdog, I think, in that game, and y'all came back and shocked the world.
Yeah.
And this is going to happen? Probably not, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I mean,
well, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen on a Saturday, man.
Oh yeah,
anything can happen. You know, but again, we would have to play the perfect game, and they would have to make some adjustments that I hadn't quite seen yet on Madden or on Madden in NCAA or on a Pee Wee football field. They're gonna have to really take this like personally. But you know?
I gotta say this, and I'm really, so what matchup am I looking forward to seeing? And the matchup that I'm looking forward to seeing is Derek Stingley on Devontae, and I think that's going to happen. I am in awe of Derek Stingley's skill set. I think he is phenomenal. The reason why I watch Derek so much, as well as previous corners and safeties and DBs that come to LSU, my son is a DB as well. So we follow and critique their technique in their game. And to be honest with you, man, I thought Greedy was incredible. I think Derek is just phenomenal.
Right.
Incredible. And his ball skills and his technique, man, it's really been a pleasure watching him. I mean, he comes in as the number one DB during the Christmas break or whatever in that Fiesta Bowl.
Right.
And it's just been really, really cool watching him. So I'm really excited to see that matchup and how it actually plays out.
Yeah. Me and Chad talked about this earlier this morning. He said,
let me speak to that.
Exact same thing. You chime in, Chad.
Real quick. Yeah, no. I mean, I know Derek obviously pretty well. He and my daughter actually date.
Chad, we I'm not going to say anything. I was going to allow you to say that.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, that's great. They get along just fine. And Derek's a great guy. He is a really good guy. And I agree with you, Mike. One of the most gifted guys in regards to ball skills, and some of that stuff you really can't coach. But he's got good technique as well. He has been telling me since after the Alabama game last year that he has been looking forward to this day just so he can go up against Smith again. Yeah. So I know he is hungry. He is ready to show out on this. And I hope everyone else adopts that attitude. And so they can basically do a David versus Goliath thing and go out and get a win when nobody expects it.
Yeah, man. That, you know what? I can't. I'm gonna.
Look, one more thing, Bish. I got to run, buddy. I'm sorry, but I got to cut out now.
Chad, thank you. Listen, man, you cut out, man. God bless you, man. God bless the family, and man, throw me the ball, dog. Throw me the ball. Real talk.
I'm sorry. I do realize you were open on every single play. I should have got to you a little bit more.
Chad, thank you, man.
Guys.
Thank you, man. I love you, brother.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, man. Go Tigers.
All right, go Tigers.
Okay.
No doubt. Well, it looks like we're not going to have Eddie. Eddie's not going to jump back on with us, man. So, Mike, me and you'll close this out.
Okay.
Man, I want to thank Fan Media. I want to thank our panel, Eddie Fuller, Mike Garrett, Chad Loup, the host, Real Talk, Tiger, Players Show, Harold Bishop. Let's go, man. This is Friday. Raise your cup. The weekend has just started. God bless you, and good night.
To host a player show or appear as a player on a player show, simply create a profile on Fan Media's iOS app or website. Select your teams and make a short intro video on your phone. Show hosts, reporters, former players, and superfans can use our Get Verified feature and make an intro video as well, and our mobile newsroom staff will reach out.